Hi, my name's Tanner Morgan. Thank you all for coming. Today I want to talk to y'all about motivation. What is motivation? Where does it come from? Motivation is what keeps us striving each and every day. It's not given, it's not inherited, it's just something within. Something we hold dear, something we use each and every day. A lot of people might ask, when are you motivated? For a lot of people, sports. Athletes motivate themselves every day to rise above, to become great. Everyone knows you play like you practice. It all starts on the field, in the weight room, on the mat, on the court. But what is it that gets you to rise, to become more than what's expected? Motivation is what gets you. Motivation is what makes you carry on when you're tired, but you don't quit. When you're hurt, but you remain on the field or the court. It makes you rise. Michael Oher, for example, the movie The Blind Side. I'm sure y'all are aware of that. It's based on a true story. Michael Oher is the left tackle for the Baltimore Ravens. He grew up, rough lifestyle, pretty much homeless, in and out of foster homes. His mom, bad drug problem. His dad, in and out of prison. For a lot of people, they'll use that as an excuse as for why they didn't become what they wanted to. Not for Michael. He rose above his life. He rose above all his problems. And he made his dreams come true. There's a quote by Michael here that I really enjoy. It says, "Happy endings just don't happen in the ghetto unless you're willing to make them yourself." And you know that a lot of people now, they want to make an excuse as why they didn't rise above where they were, why they didn't become what it is they wanted to. Michael didn't have an excuse. For others, their career is what motivates them. What is it that makes you wake up in the morning ready to go to work, ready to start your day? Motivation is what makes you start. Motivation is what keeps you going through your job, through your career, through your life. The world is always changing by others all around the world. Why can't you be one? If you have doubts in the first place, that's a problem. Motivation makes yourself dedicated to what it is you want. Steve Jobs is probably one of my favorite persons to look over. I have a quote by him here. It says, "Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, and the round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify them, or vilify them. But the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as crazy, we see genius. Because the ones who are crazy enough to believe they can change the world are the ones who do." Steve Jobs, as we all know, founder of the Apple Corporation. He was adopted. Whenever he was put for adoption, he didn't have a name. Parents just left him, didn't want anything to do with him. Clara and Paul Jobs took him in, gave him his name, gave him a home, gave him his life. He worked for Atari, and later he traveled around the continent of India, where he learned more about himself, experienced with some lucid drugs. He didn't listen to the impossible. He rose from the small thoughts and made them real. It all seems just like words, but we look at the Apple Corporation and look what all they have done for us over the years. I mean, from computers to phones to MP3 players. Just incredible. It all started with a thought. And those thoughts start out as dreams. Everyone has one. How to fulfill that dream is up to you all. You have to be self-motivated. You can't have doubts or limits. What to do, you might ask. You have to find the motivation within yourself to go beyond. To do what no one else will do. To be who you want to be and achieve the things you want. Don't listen to negative things. You are yourself, and your outcome determines what you do. Stay true to yourself and go with your heart. Just remember, everyone dies. One day you will die. What impact do you want to leave on this world? Do you want to just coast through as a normal citizen? Or do you want to make yourself known? Do you want to do something great? In conclusion, motivation goes from all the way from sports to our personal dreams. Has this experience made you think differently? Are you one of those sitting on your dreams, not acting upon it? I challenge you to pursue your personal goals. Only you can do it.